Hey, welcome everybody to another round of Indiana basketball this week. Hey, we got 2 games left in the pre-conference season. We got 2 more tune-up games basically before the meat of the Big Ten schedule starts at the beginning of January. Hey, my name's Shane. Welcome to another rendition of this. Tonight we played Northern Kentucky Norse. They're a fairly new Division I school that did have some success, then lost their coach. And all that really doesn't matter to you guys. What we got going on here today is I believe that Tamar Bates is still out. I think I saw that on the report today. So he's still not going to be playing. So we're going to get, hopefully, in my mind, the opportunity to see more of the bench really get working in and getting some quality minutes before the Big Ten season rolls around. That means Jordan Geronimo, Anthony Leal. Hopefully, we will see some of Christian Lander today. We haven't seen him the last 2 nights. Has not been playing much lately. They're getting ready to go to tip. My phone's going crazy here. Sorry about that. Merry Christmas, everybody. If you don't mind, smash the like. Hit that subscribe button for more content because we're going to keep playing these games all year long. We're actually at some point we're going to start doing like a college basketball game of the week to try to get some national, games going on. What's up, Jake ZZ? Nice to see you, brother. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Like I said, today's the final tune-up game. I look for an easier win, but I'm looking to see guys play well. I want to see some of the guys show up and do things just correctly. I want to see some good fundamentals. It all starts and begins with, Xavier Johnson right now. Something I just noticed that I did not notice before is Anthony Leal moves into the starting lineup tonight. Anthony, Xavier, Miller Comp, Race, and Trace. So he moves into the starting lineup today, which is big news because now we absolutely add another shooter to the starting lineup. I'm not another thing that we got is going forward, Trey Galloway should be working his way back. He looks like he's in uniform today, so that's another good sign. And I'm really hopefully Tamar Bates will be back soon because these games would have been real important for his progression into the Big Ten. He was getting a little slap happy. It should be right now, Sam. They just came out of the warm-ups and getting ready to go. Yeah, take control from the tip. Yeah, you know what? We have to have a game where we dominate for 40 minutes. We have not done that yet. We have the last 32 minutes of the game against Notre Dame, we played very well, controlled all the way through. We have not done that yet. The thing about the Norse is that they're ball hackers. They steal. So we turn over the ball a lot. So that's going to be a big challenge for us. They're like 21st in the nation in steals. We rank around 290th. So they're aggressive. They're going to overplay. We got to see our point guards be smart. We got to see our bigs make good passes, and we got to play the inside-out game just like we've been talking all year long. We're getting ready to tip, and Randall, I'm with you 100%. I want to see them take control from the tip and not give this team a breath of fresh air whatsoever and beat them down into the ground, because that's what Big Ten season is going to be like. We already saw signs of that in Wisconsin. You have to play a full game, a full 40 minutes, and college basketball is all about that. Tip's getting ready to go up. Trace controls the tip back to Xavier Johnson. Xavier's going to bring the ball across the timeline. He hands off to Leal. Leal starts the offense, and they start in a zone. So they are in a 2-3 style zone. Trace gets the ball down on the block. He's looking. Here comes the double team, and he is going to be fouled. It could have been called a jump ball or a tie-up, but they called him for the reach-in coming around from the backside. So here you go, instantaneously. What's up, JB? Nice to see you, brother. So first thing they show us is a zone in which we have not played well in the zone, but maybe that's why Leal's in the lineup. Trace gets the inbound, throws it up off the glass. There is no competition down there. Two guys were there. They couldn't do nothing. He just threw it in like he was playing high school ball. Xavier is guarding the point. They pass the ball over to the left wing. Quick three by Northern Kentucky, hard off the back glass. Threw up a brick. Xavier pushes the ball, hands off to Leal. Leal gets it down on the block to Trace. Trace has the ball. Cross-court pass to Cop. Cop to Leal in the corner. Leal to Race on the block. Race has got the ball. Goes up. Throws it to Trace. Trace lays it in. Nice play. Nice assist. The extra pass there was excellent. 4-0 IU. Here comes – let me get my thing refreshed here so that we're all good. And Northern Kentucky wants to push. So that is definitely a sight, and it's just not updated yet. So we got to get it up. Long three. Race Thompson controls the glass. Is going to bring the ball up, throws it off to Xavier Johnson. Xavier comes across the timeline to Cop, to Trace on the block. There's the double team. The ball comes out to Miller Cop for three, and Roy rims out. No, the good block out by Northern Kentucky. They come pushing the ball back up the court, driving down on the left baseline against the Leal. Puts up another long three, hard off the back iron again. Trace controls the glass. Here comes Xavier, pushing. Xavier gets into the lane and gets it over to Cop in the corner for three. Oh, that was a good shot, but he just missed it. Here comes the Norse pushing. They want to run. So this is going to be a lot of pace today. They reset the offense on the right wing. Got a pick and goes over to the top of the key. Gets a good switch. Good advantage for the point guard against Race Thompson. He drives the lane, throws up the layup, and he makes it. Yeah, I know, Sam. I can't. It's not working here either, so I will refresh it. Let's try again. They're still in this. It looks like a 1-3-1 more so than a 2-3. Leo's got the ball on the right wing. Into Race Thompson at the free throw line for a 12-footer. No good off the glass. Here comes Northern Kentucky. And that the scoreboard's finally updating correctly. Northern Kentucky's got the ball on the right wing. Leo's in guarding. Dribbling around out near the top of the key. It looks like they're a little bit winded. They start running their offense. The pick on the baseline comes out to the left wing, gets the ball. Drives the ball on Cop, trying to get around him. Goes all the way to the glass. Hard off the glass. Controlled by Leal. Hands off to Cop. Cop feeds Xavier Johnson on the other wing. Drives in the lane to Leal, and he goes to Trace. Trace drives all the way down on the baseline and scores. 6-2 IU, 17:03 to go in the first half. Here comes Northern Kentucky across the timeline. No real pressure today on the man-to-man defense on the press. Waiting for him at half court. Their point drives, gets around over to Xavier, gets it back to at the top of the key against Race Thompson. Shoots it. It's going to be short off the iron. Xavier's going to push. Xavier's got the ball. He alley-oops it to Race, and Race can't control it, but puts the layup in, and it's an and one. Good play by Xavier. Race just couldn't control the tip. We're going to be 8-2 with the free throw coming here. Nice play by Race Thompson. See, that's what I want to see out of Xavier. Xavier is so fast. He really needs to push the ball. What up, Shanks? Zombie Apocalypse Shanks in the house. Race is at the free throw line. And it's hard off the back iron. Missed the first free throw. 8-2 with 16:36 to go in the first half. Number 22 for Northern Kentucky already has 2 fouls. He should be coming out soon. Driving around looking for the shot, nothing going. Over to the left wing, dribble the ball back to the right. There's a pick at the top of the key, nothing doing. Rotate the ball back around to the left. He's going to drive into the lane, looking for a shot against Race, nothing doing. Throws it up at the baseline and goes off the top of the backboard and controlled by Trace Jackson. Trace outlets to Xavier on the right wing coming across the timeline. They are still in the zone. Leal in the corner for three. Hard off the back iron. These shots, if they were falling, we'd be up 15 right now. There's a three in the corner for Northern Kentucky who pushed the ball really hard, and they're going to get the long rebound out by half court. There's another three from the corner, and he sinks it, 8-5. Here we come across the timeline. Get this bot out of here. Gets the ball down on the block to Race. Race rotates the ball around. Anthony gets it to Trace on the other block. Trace has got the ball looking. Double team is threatening but doesn't come. Here comes Anthony driving the lane. He's cut. He bad pass, and it gets stolen. Here comes Northern Kentucky. Anthony Leal got out of control and made a bad pass there. Looks like, oh, no, I'm wrong. There's Tamar Bates getting ready to come in off the bench. First guy off the bench today. They get the ball in the right corner, nothing doing. Drives into the middle of the floor, looking to get a shot up one-on-one against Race, nothing doing. 7 seconds on the shot clock, drives in on Miller Kopp, puts up a little fadeaway jumper, nothing happening. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Northern Kentucky. We're going to go to our first timeout here. All things were going for pretty well there for a little bit, but this Northern Kentucky team got in here and forced in some quick plays. They forced tempo. They played in the zone, and they're dictating pace right now. But Xavier Johnson has been game to keep up with that. So we're pushing ahead right now. So 8-5. That's not a great start because we've had like 3 or 4 good shots at threes that we did not hit by Miller Kopp and Anthony Leal. But when they play that zone, we're going to get opportunities. But I can see right now that if we need a basket, Trace is available on the block for anytime, anywhere. And we do have a couple turnovers already. I got to find me a nice, get me a nice scoreboard, or not scoreboard, a nice box score up here so I can keep up with some statistics today. All in all, today's just a warm-up game. We got one more of these next week, and then we go straight into Big Ten. And start out at Penn State, where that's not going to be. You know what, Randall? I did not see him on the bench. I was looking for him. I saw that Leo got the start today, which kind of surprised me. I thought it would be Finney, but Parker, it does not. Right now, he's not on the floor, and I'll look for him when they come back to there. But I did not see his name on the out report. The only name I saw was Tamar Bates and Trey Galloway. And Tamara's getting ready to come in the game. So Tamara and Jordan Geronimo, these two guys bring us a lot of energy on the floor. I really want to see these guys get in here and really get going towards this Big Ten season because I think they're going to be so important. It's not going to be our first 5 that wins us games. It's going to be our 6 through 10 because our subs are going to play a very important role this year. And as you guys know, with a long Big Ten season, every one of them guys are going to have to step up in some aspect to really make this team click. So I'm going to get my scoreboard going here so I can get a box score on the side. I'm telling you what. All right, Mr. Shanks, nice to see you today. Let's get this over to college sports. Loki, I don't have time for you today. I don't have time. Oh, goodness. Here, 1 second. Come on. I'll give you a minute. We'll get the scoreboard going a little bit later. My MVP decided he was going to come in here for a minute and give me some grief. He wanted some attention, so hopefully he won't bark. All right, we're getting ready to come back out of the timeout. Race is going to take the ball out from underneath the basket, gets it into Xavier. Xavier's going to bring it up, and now the Norse are going to start running some press. Get across the timeline. Tamar Bates got his first touch. He's got the ball out the top of the key against this zone. Miller Kopp's running the baseline. Trace and Race are running the blocks. We're overloaded on the right. Get the ball into Trace. It was a lob pass. It was kind of a bad pass, and it goes out of bounds. Okay. You're going to hear me, but you're not going to see me for a second. All right, we're getting ready to inbound the ball again from the corner. Miller throws it all the way out to Xavier. Xavier drives all the way to the basket, puts it up off the glass, controlled by Trace. Trace goes up, misses. Xavier gets the rebound, sits it back out, and they reset the offense. Tamar gets the ball, rotates around to the top of the key. Here we go. Race has the ball on the wing, hands it off to Xavier. Xavier almost travels, throws it out to Tamar. 6 on the shot clock. Good pass onto the block to Race Thompson, and it looks like he got a piece of the Northern Kentucky defender when he went up for the shot. But it will have a few seconds left on the shot clock. It looks like he blocked the shot, and he got hit in the head. 5-8. 3 seconds left on the shot clock here. Here goes the inbound for Miller Kopp. He's going to throw it in to Trace. Trace can't control it, and the Northern Kentucky gets the steal. Here we come the other way. They're pushing up the court, looking for the three. Nothing doing. Rotates the ball around to the top of the key. They're going to set their offense. Over on the right wing, back to the top of the key. Nothing happening. Over to the left. There comes the pick. He's going to drive the lane. Tipped pass by Xavier Johnson, and he gets the steal. Goes up for the layup in transition. Cannot control it, but did draw the foul. That's a little bit of Xavier's quickness that I wanted to see implemented. He's got his hand in the passing lane and knocked the pass away, and all he didn't do was finish. He got down, got to the other end, drew the foul. We'll get 2 shots. 13:41 left in the half. 8-5 Indiana. Xavier's at the free throw line. First free throw is up, and it's hard off the back iron. Everything's hard today. What's up, Miss Alex? ITB fam. Second free throw is up, and it is good. He connects on that. 9-5, 13:41 left to go in the half. Here comes the inbound pass, bringing the ball up across the timeline. Little point guard that they got for Northern Kentucky is pretty slick. Ball's on the left wing, comes a pick. He's going to have an open three. He's going to take it. He's short off the glass. Race loses the rebound, tipped out of bounds by Northern Kentucky. It'll be Indiana's ball. All right, here we go. That Northern Kentucky is going to continue the press. And 2 guys come to the same spot for the ball. Xavier gets the ball on the inbound. Xavier's going to bring the ball up the court. There's running a little bit of press. They try to trap. He gets it over to Tamar. Tamar's on the right wing. Back to Xavier. Rotates the ball around. Kopp's got the ball, gets it into Trace at the free throw line. He throws it back to Kopp for 3. That was short. And there's a foul called somewhere. I think Miller got fouled on the 3-point shot. It looks like he's going to have 3. Alex is going to be on her way home probably soon. She should have just got done. Wow. He got him with the body after the shot. Trayvon Faulkner has to go to the bench with 3 fouls in the first 7 minutes. Oh. So Miller Kopp tries to inbound the ball, and it gets kicked right back out of bounds. All right. There comes the inbound. Looking for something underneath. Nothing doing. Gets the ball to Trace. On the block, Trace goes up for the layup. He misses. Gets his own rebound and gets strip fouled. There's nobody that can control Trace Jackson Davis on this team. When them shots start falling, I mean, they're playing tough right now. When them shots starts going, he's gonna dominate this game. Hey, and a quick note, number 6 Arizona trailing by 15 at Arizona right now. First free throw is up, and it is hard off the back rim. Everybody's throwing the ball hard. Tony V, what's up, brother man? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Quick notes for Tony. Tamar Bates is back on the floor today, and Anthony Leal got the start over Parker Stewart, and I'm trying to figure out why. I haven't seen him on the bench yet, so I don't know if he's there or not. Second free throw goes. It's 10-5. 13:04 left in the first half. IU has a 5-point lead. Here comes Northern Kentucky up the court. I don't see Parker on the bench. Gets the ball around over on the right wing. He's going to drive down against Tamar. He's going to take on the freshman. Tamar's in good defensive position. Throws it back out. Here we go, driving on the other side, trying to get in there on race. Man, Trace Jackson just stuffed that shot. And there's a steal. Here comes Tamar. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Trace just took that ball right out of the air. He almost could control it. He had so much of a hand on it. All right, here comes IU. Rob Fennessy's in the game. They got Fennessy and Johnson in now as Kopp takes a seat. Fennessy drives all the way to the basket and lays it right up and in, splits that zone. That's what a point guard's supposed to do, and there's a timeout by Northern Kentucky. And my scoreboard's acting slow again. I'll tell you what, ESPN's not – none of them keep up really good. Freezes up and locks up on me. There we go. Yeah, looking at today, it's yeah, Tim, that was a nice play. Fennessy has the smoothness of a point guard. Indiana Creek Walker, what's up, brother? Nice to see you today. Got a little bit of a tune-up game going here against Northern Kentucky tonight. Fennessy just came in off the bench and got an immediate impact. He split the zone and got to the basket for an easy layup. Nothing's come real easy for the shot selection. Trace way overpowers these guys underneath the goal. It's I really hope we see a lot of the end of our bench tonight. Oh my God, you know what? And that's the truth. Xavier got in the passing lane, got a steal, just hasn't been able to put the ball in right now. Nobody's really hitting shots, so they're kind of cold from the floor. But Trace and Race can control the glass. This is one of those games that you could win by 30 or 40 points, just as long as you got somebody hitting shots. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in today. We are in a timeout right now. Again, you know how I like timeouts. The only thing that I've got curiosity about, if somebody could look up, because I can't have that many tabs open, is if where Parker Stewart's at today. I don't think I seen him on the bench, and I did not see anything in my Twitter feed. Yeah, Tony, and that's a really good point. Woodson comes from the NBA, and he knows that his bread and butter is how we play in conference play. I want to see like I said, I know what offense they're going to run. I can almost tell you what they're going to do before they do it. So therefore, every team that's played them in the early season can probably tell you what they're going to do before they do it. Question is, can they stop it? I wonder how he's going to mix it up next week, because scouting in the Big Ten and game prep in the Big Ten and coaching in the Big Ten is amongst the top in the country. We know how to go about our games. We game plan appropriately. The ACC is pretty close in that aspect as far as preparation for games. But the Big Ten is probably top to bottom the best conference for coaching and playing in conference games and how they go about it. So I got to feel that he's got to have some different offense, because if they're going to run the same offense in Big Ten, you know how it's going to be. They're going to get overplayed. There's going to be some different, they're going to see a lot of different looks. But today we're going against a zone. So, but I definitely look forward to seeing how he develops within the college game, because I think so far he's not showed his hand, because he's very tight-lipped. We got an inbound pass, and he just goes about his game plan. He doesn't even really say much about his game plan. So he's got, there's a lot going on there we just don't see. Let's see. Everybody's still the same on the court. Jordan Geronimo is in for Race Thompson. We got driving the lane. The point guard tries to put up a quick shot, 12-foot out, hard off the rim. Finney goes down and gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Geronimo, and Geronimo didn't have nothing to do, and so he pulls it back out. Traces on the block, gets the ball in, outlet around the horn, back to Finney. He's going to drive all the way to the basket and lay it in. Finney had the open three and got to the goal. He didn't take the outside shot. He pushed it inside. 4 points for Rob Finney early. Indiana has 12 points in the paint, 2 free throws. They have not made anything from the outside. The Norse are driving around. They're playing a little bit of two-man game. There comes a trap. Rotate the ball around to the corner. There's a deep three taken, hard off the back rim, tipped out for a long rebound for the Norse. Rotating the ball back around again. Another three goes up. That's short off the rim. Tamar controls the rebound. Outlets to Xavier. Xavier's going to bring the ball up the court. He gets double-teamed and stops. Sets it back out to Tamar, and they set the offense. Gets the ball down on the block to Trace immediately. Trace goes to Finney on the other side for three, and Finney buries the three. This is the kid I've been looking to see all season. Confidence in his shot, confidence in his game, and taking over. 17-5, 10:53 left to go in the first half. Finney's had 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists against Notre Dame Saturday and was very instrumental. Norse drive the lane, looking for the shot in the corner, gets another three up, and he airballed it. Finney's going to control the rebound and push. Here he comes all the way. Alley-oop. Oh, Xavier Johnson misses the dunk on the alley-oop. And Finney was quick with the ball there. The Norse push it right back up. Rotate the ball around to the left, looking for that three. Let them take it. They haven't made any. Drives all the way to the basket. Gets it blocked. Tip ball out. Here comes Tamar. Tamar's got it. Hands off to Xavier. Xavier comes across the timeline. Looks for Finney at the top of the key. Finney holds up. Throws it down to the corner to Tamar. Tamar over to Geronimo. Geronimo splits the D. Goes up for the layup. And gets a quick, easy layup. Quick first step. Gets Geronimo inside there. Hey, being right all the time. You're telling me, bro. 19-5 right now. And here we go again. Our defense is playing tight. Drives all the way down looking for the shot. Trace cuts him off. Nothing doing. Rotate around the horn. Nothing going. All the way into the lane with the point guard. He tips it back out for three. Short off the rim. Trace controls the rebound. Here comes Tamar pushing the ball up the court. He hands off to Finney. And Indiana is going to take a timeout. They look a little bit gassed right now. Finney's caught fire. Yeah, they can't shoot, but right now it looks like good defense, Indiana. I'll take it as good defense because, but, you know, that is the thing. The on-ball pressure has been pretty good. We are collapsing down inside. We're going to make them beat us from the three-point line. There's been a lot of better passing so far today, and Finney has been able to really dictate pace and control of the game by getting to the glass, and then he was wide open for the three-pointer. If that alley-oop would have went down, that would have been a stellar assist. It was just Xavier just didn't get it down. Rob's averaged 3.6 points per game, and tonight he's already got 7 as we come back out of this timeout. Yeah, I've seen a couple, Indiana. No, it was 2 live ball turnovers that I saw, but yeah, you know what? I'm going to go back and say it. IU needs transition threes to be shot and rhythm threes, that extra pass type of three. Okay, we got the ball rotating around. Michael Durr comes in the game right now, so we're getting down deep into our bench. There is not a starter on the floor except for Leal. Finney drives to the basket. The defense collapsed on him. He gets it blocked out of bounds. But he's being aggressive, and that's easy. Yeah, I'm saying 10 if he was getting them. I mean, but he's just not hit that well this year. But hopefully his confidence gets jarred. What a pass inside. Michael Durr gets fouled on the block. Tamar Bates just slung that ball in there. So right now, really, we have 5 really reserves on the floor because Leal, this is his first start of the year. Durr cut to the basket, and it was one time that a good chest pass got it done. Michael's at the free throw line. First shot is going to be up, and it's going to be nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got a pretty nice stroke. Yeah, Indiana, I say there's 5 guys on this team that could average double digits, honestly. Second free throw is up, and it is also good. Clutch sinks 2 free throws, 21-5. 9:11 left to go in the first half. Leo picks up right around half court. There's a switch. Rob Fennessy picks him up on defense. They rotate the ball back around the top of the key. Here comes a pick. Goes around. There's the switch. Northern Kentucky's trying to drive the lane on Geronimo. Pulls up for a 15-footer. Ugly-looking shot. Hard off the glass. Leo controls. Outlets to Bates. Bates drives up the court. Slows it up. Nothing doing. Gets it to Durr on the block. Durr's on the block looking around. Gets it to Geronimo in the middle. Geronimo flips it up and doesn't go. He's going to get called for knocking it out of bounds. I honestly think Woodson needs to just play these guys tonight. Keep his starters rested. Let them get a few minutes in here and there, but don't wear them out today. Let's play this bench. It's a good opportunity to get minutes. Yeah, he did hurry the shot. He was so wide open he didn't know what to do. Northern Kentucky rotates back to the top of the key, over to the right wing. Nothing happening. They are pressuring the ball. And I think Geronimo's going to get called for a push. Or Durr, one of the two. That is our first team foul in 11 minutes and 42 seconds. 38 seconds. There is the inbound. Drives around the horn, gets down to Durr. He's going to get called for an illegal pick there, moving pick. Doesn't look none too happy about it, but is a good call. 21-5, 8:18 left to go in the first half. Here comes Fennessy up the court. I really want to see Fennessy run the point like I know he can. Yeah, no doubt. That would be epic. I mean, that would be deserved. That was a lofted pass that got away. Northern Kentucky gets another steal. Here they come, pushing back up, looking for something. Miller Kopp's coming in off the bench. Woodson seen something he didn't like. I don't know what it was. Here he comes. He shoots the long three, airballed it. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason, Indiana, that we can't. This game, I mean, why we can't hold them under 40 points for this whole game. So how is everybody today? Is everybody ready for Christmas? While we sit here and go through the commercial break here for the under 8 timeout. That's their best shooter. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you. I just under 25. I got you. I just don't feel like it's okay to learn a couple of the guys during the course of the game, ones that impress you, but the rest of these guys just kind of slip under the radar. Dawn says she's under 25 and she's ready for Christmas. One of the two. We finished getting ready today for the most part. We're doing most of our Christmas tomorrow before the football game tomorrow night. Alex is poised and planning to call the game tomorrow night. Ought to be a dandy. Between San Francisco and Tennessee. Both have a lot to play for right now. Tennessee needs to break that slide, and San Francisco needs to keep climbing because they're just barely in the playoffs. Fish talked about their 10-point a game score like he was an All-American. Nah, you know. Fish always makes others seem better. Awesome crowd in here today. Glad you guys are in here with me because this one I wouldn't want to watch sitting there at the TV just drooling over the basketball game. You know, I see a lot of things that they really need to work on, but I know that Fennessy's minutes have got to pick up and he's got to play better. Xavier Johnson still has to play better. What is up, geezer? Hello. Xavier Johnson, we really need to get better at the point guard position all the way around because that's going to be probably one of our keys to success in the Big Ten. Calling it now what? One of my buds hit 100 subs at It's in the Blood. Yeah, no doubt. 3 or 4 years ago, I can't remember the coach that was there at Northern Kentucky, but their first year in Division I, They qualified for the NCAA tournament, but they weren't allowed to go. Second year, they did play in the NCAA tournament. Then he took the job at UC and did not work out at the University of Cincinnati. And I don't know where he's at right now, but Northern Kentucky had a reset, but they had a coach in there. All right, we are back from this extra long commercial breaks. We're going to dominate Ohio State at home. You know, that's going to be a task, I think. But I love the prediction. There's Parker Stewart. I don't have the audio on, so I can't tell you what they're saying about him, but he is on the bench. He's got something on his arm. He might have an injury. I'm not sure. Here comes Rob bringing the ball up. Rob goes over to Anthony on the left wing. I'd have just call him Leal. It sounds better. Finally, they've come out of this zone. They're playing well. Now it looks like they're kind of matching a little bit. Let's see how it goes. Geronimo is just too overzealous trying to get to the basket. He dribbled it, and it went off the defender's foot when he reached in. Let's see if that's the case. Oh, yeah, went off of Northern Kentucky. Going to be our first legit win. Dude, I'm with you. I really hope we play well in that game. But you're right. They have some chinks in the armor. Drives all the way inside. Durr's probably going to get called for the foul. Rob did strip the ball nice and clean. Maybe they call Rob, but it's still a good foul either way. Nebraska gets a nice – oh, that's women's basketball today. There is the outlet into the corner. Leal is defending around the horn. They get it back to the top of the key, down to the free throw line. Nothing doing. Drives around looking for somebody back cut. Nothing going. They got their big man out there dribbling the ball. Drives off, dribbles it off his own foot, and that's going to be a turnover. These live ball turnovers today, are going to be ugly. There's Trey Galloway. He's on the verge of a comeback. That'll be really nice to see. I'm ready to get him back in some minutes because he's going to be important because he's such a small ball player. Yeah, Josh, we really need to see Logan get in the game today because he's going to be needed at some point in this year, and letting him ride the bench is not going to help. These games right now is when he should be playing. Here comes Race Thompson getting ready to come back in the game. There's a blocked shot on the three-point attempt. Northern Kentucky keeps control of the ball, outlets to the right wing and throws up a three, hard off the rim. Anthony Leal controls the rebound, outlet pass all the way down to Miller Kopp. Kopp gets it to the free throw line and resets to Finney at the top of the key. Finney's driving around over Geronimo. They're running the offense, kind of running a little bit of the weave out high, rotating back and forth. They're overloaded on the right, get the ball down on the block to Durr. The double team comes, nothing doing. Finney drives all the way to the goal to Kopp in the corner. Finney had the layup, chose to pass. Geronimo for three, and Geronimo connects on his first three, which is a good thing. Recruiting for basketball. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Northern Kentucky just cannot muster anything on offense right now. 23-5. There's a long three, and they finally hit a basket. 24-8, I should say. Sorry about that. Let me get the score fixed here really fast. And there's a missed shot, and we're coming back the other direction. Here comes Northern Kentucky trying to put it back-to-back baskets together. 24-8, 4:56 left to go in the first half. Defense is still playing fairly tight on the ball. Nothing doing there. Does not get the shot off. Drives the lane against Geronimo. Understeps him. Tosses it up. Does not go in. Geronimo will control the rebound. Outlets to Finney. Finney's going to push. Gets all the way to the goal. Throws it back out to Leal. Nothing doing there. Leal drives to the basket. Tip pass out of bounds. That will be IU's basketball.
Introducing.
Oh, where's that coming from? Where did that come from? All right. Finney goes to the bench for an ovation. He's played pretty well so far today. 4:37 left in the half. IU's taking the ball out. Gets to the inbound pass to Durr. Durr hands off to Xavier Johnson out the top of the key. He starts the offense. You've got Race Thompson, Michael Durr, Anthony Leal, Miller Kopp, and Durr gets the layup there. It's like taking candy from a baby inside there. What's up, Shelby? Nice to see you, dearie. Here comes Northern Kentucky, 26-8. Nothing really doing. They're driving, gets into the lane, shoots a 15-footer, short off the iron. Race controls the rebound, outlets to Xavier. Xavier's going to push. Xavier gets it to Durr on the block. Durr goes up for the dunk and gets fouled. All they got to do is run the court. And I don't know why you're not going to see Duncombe play today. I know he had a violation of team rules and got suspended earlier in the season, but he's a freshman. When you get the opportunity to develop your younger guys, you put them in the game, and that's really what they need to do. Not so much with, but Duncombe is the only one that hasn't seen sufficient minutes. And like I said, I think Parker Stewart must be hurt. And I'm still perplexed why Christian Lander's not playing. And like I always tell you guys, I'm strictly a fan. I do not get any of the access. I mean, I look at the Twitter feed and stuff like that and see what, most of the time see what's going on. But, they don't have press releases like professional sports. You find out stuff at the game time. You think it's lack of defense? Man. Wow. Yeah, but I still think today's the day that allegedly, he's still got to work on it. You can't just, you can't bring in a 5-star kid and not play him. You got to fix his problems. That's what Don said. I don't know. You know what? What would you rather see today, Creek? Would you rather see Indiana win this game by 40 and their starters play 30 minutes of the game? Or would you rather see them win by 15 and everybody on the bench that's going to play this season get 12, 15 minutes of game experience? To me personally, I understand that Mike, minutes are precious and he wants to win and look good. But at the same time, he's got to build some of these guys up. Yeah, I think Woodson, yeah, you know what? I predicted preseason this year that rotation would be 10 or 12. I really thought that, they won't give up. They're not going to give up hardly any points in this game today. Right on, Pookie. Nice to see you. 15 subs in December. But yeah, I really thought that they was going to play more of like how Florida State plays, with that 9, 10, 11 rotation. Yeah, and that's the other thing is that, and the other thing about Duncombe, he's our fourth big, and if you want, Race is wide and he's 6'8". Everybody else is 6'10" or better. Yeah, I know. I really feel like these games here, they should be working that out because I'm telling you, they're going to need those guys this year, at least in some aspect. But if they're not cutting it if they're not cutting it on defense and practice, then they know why they're not playing. Yeah, Indiana's given up 3 scores today on 24 possessions. Michael Durr's back at the free throw line. Let's see if he can stay perfect from the stripe. First free throw's up, and it's money. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. I fear the transfer portal, buddy. I really do. I know you got to set things up. Second free throw is good as well. I know you got to set things up and have a system on how you work your guys in. But games like these guys need work because, it's a long season too. Here we go. They get the ball inbound. Leal must be playing better defense because that was the knock on him earlier in the year. Here we go. Around the side. They rotate around into the corner. Nothing doing. Come back. Drive the lane. Looking to get a shot up. Trace does get a partial block and a rebound. Here comes Xavier. Pushes it to Leal. Leal looks around. Nothing doing. Picks up his dribble. Goes back to Xavier. Right around the wing to Kopp. Kopp's got the ball. Back to Xavier at the top of the key. Xavier feeds Race on the baseline. Race got underneath the basket. Puts it up and in. No competition. 30-8. 3:20 to go in the half. Here we go. Let's hold them under 10. Here we go. Got him up here. Xavier's covering on the point guard out high. He's not letting him within 30 foot of the basket. Leal's on the other guard. Got him 25 foot from the basket. Nothing doing. They get the ball down into the corner. They bring it, rotate it back out. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Here goes Northern Kentucky, and they run pick and roll. Nothing doing. Comes back to top. 4 on the shot clock. 3. He's going to have to put up a long shot. Long 3 from way out there. Hard off the iron, and it goes out of bounds. IU basketball. Josh, you know what? I thought the same thing. He definitely looked like he's bulked up a little bit. But, if he's grew an inch, man, give me some of that. Here we come up the court. Look like they're going back into their zone. They get the ball into the middle, and it collapses on Race. Race is out high. Here comes Xavier looking, nothing doing. Xavier drives the lane, goes all the way in, ball fake, gets a layup. He could do that every time, too. 32-8, 2:22 left to go in the half. Xavier's on the ball. Nothing happening. Here comes a pick, run their offense. Nothing going there. Gets the ball off to the left wing. Kopp reaches. 27 foot unnecessary from the basket. Yeah, but Xavier Johnson just held his pivot foot, couple fakes, and next thing you know, he's got an easy layup. Hey, Christian Lander's in the game, guys. Let's watch how closely watch him play the rest of this half. Leal takes a seat. Lander is on their point guard, drives around the lane, helps out. Christian comes out to defend it. And what's the call here? He sunk that 3, by the way. Dude, I hate the transfer portal. It makes me sick. I hate the fact that they're paying college kids, too. That makes me sick as well. Lander has good defense on the inbound. Here he's going to play on ball against their point. 17 seconds on the shot clock, 32-8. Tries to get around Lander, nothing doing. Drives around the baseline, goes up, cut off, rotate the ball around the wing. Ball fake goes up to the basket, nothing doing. Shoots the long 3, and he sunk it. 32-11. Here comes Christian pushing the ball up the court. Christian looks like he grew too, though. He got bigger. Xavier's directing traffic, rotating everybody over to overload the right side. Trace gets the ball at the free throw line. Nothing happening. Gets it back to Miller Kopp at the top of the key. Miller back to Trace inside. Trace feeds off to Race. Race dunks it. Yeah, I saw that. He didn't get a good hand up. 34-11, 1:12 left to go. Race Thompson's playing a game. There's an inlet pass, and Trace draws a foul. Yeah, there was no ball pressure there from Lander. Did you see that, Indiana? They're going to show Trace give it off to Race for the dunk. But at the other end, there wasn't enough ball pressure. He wasn't in that passing lane, and he fed it in there for an easy deuce. Here comes the free throw attempt, and that's in. 34-14, 1:04 left to go in the half. Yeah, it's not how well you get in the face always either. It's about your positioning, where you're out on the floor and where the ball is likely to go. Pass thrown inside to Race. Thompson gets knocked away. Lander's probably going to get that as goaltending, but they didn't call it. Here comes Xavier pushing it up the court. Drives all the way around, puts up the layup, draws the foul. Xavier a little bit of showboat there. Creek, it just looks like Christian has gotten softer. His passes are soft. Yeah, that was goaltending. They just didn't call it. The passes are softer. Nothing's just really looks, yeah, for sure. Xavier hits the free throw, 35-14. Make like a Tom Grossi logo. I don't have to be like Tom. And his second free throw is off and he misses. Xavier tries to stick his hand in there and get a steal. Here we come, pushing the ball up the floor. 25 seconds left to go in the half. Christian's in defense. There's a long three. That wasn't his guy. Xavier controls. Looks like they're going to hold for one here, maybe. Shot clock is almost dead even with the game clock. Christian Lander comes out to the high post to get the ball. Yeah, I bet that's, the only way he's going to work it out is if he plays it out. So if they're going to play him or they're not. I mean, I don't think he's going to work it out in practice. Over across, Kopp for three. Trace Jackson just made a zoomy pass across court to Kopp for three. There's your 38 points for the half. But yeah, I keep watching, and Christian was playing good earlier. Maybe he wasn't, because he was playing good offense. I wasn't paying that much attention to his defense. But his passes are not crisp, and he's not in the right defensive position all the time. And I can see why he's sitting. What do you mean? I don't know if he makes logos. Come on, man. I don't know. I can tell you one thing. I'll tell you one good thing right here. That's a logo right there. That's a logo right there. That's our new one. Just recently updated by Ian from Relics and Stack Stones. Got us set up. That is going to go on some stickers and maybe even a hoodie coming up. That's a logo. Yeah, and you know what, Indiana? He should just be I got you, Sam. You were right. 38, bro. Tom Grossi greater than Tom Brady. For sure. He is an immature player, and how are you going to fix that? I don't know how to fix that. The only way I can see that he's going to gain maturity is by experience, but he's not going to get experience playing that way. So, practice becomes redundant for some of these guys, and I know that you gotta commit yourself to practice to get in the game. Did you know Lander has hops? Like he can play above the rim? No way. I've never seen him dunk the ball. I've seen him take over high school games as a junior in high school, but I've never seen him play above the rim. All I want is a solid second half, please. Tony, I agree. You know what? There is no reason why we can't go out here and dominate the second half. And dude, I have no clue why we can't put together a solid 40. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I want to see him do it. He does not look that the way then he's not playing his game on the court if he's got that kind of athletic ability. I agree. I'm shocked that you even said it. He's so fast. I mean, if you watch him in high school, his first step is amazing. I mean, I understand that it's a different game. I'm looking to see if I can find it. Okay, here's a video. Let's see what it shows here. Because you know what? Christian Lander, I was wondering earlier in the year why Anthony wasn't playing. And all I was told was because, and I agree with that. It was his defense. But, this point guard position is where we're really hurting. Leal's not more of a point guard. He's a two guard. Oh, God. Dude, I'm watching him on Indiana Elite. Hey, he just threw the ball to Galloway. Drives it. He looks nothing like this right now. I mean, he doesn't look that strong, but he tomahawked and windmilled. See, that's the guy. I mean, I don't know. That's nuts right there. My phone is going off again. But yeah, I mean, honestly, they've got to get this worked out with him. He has got to find a way. They've got to find a way. There he is blocking shots, driving the lane, little flip layups. I know he's playing against lesser competition than what he is now, but athleticism's athleticism, and quickness you can't teach. Oh, crap. Okay. I thought I was in trouble. Thought I was missing phone calls and stuff because I turned off my ringer today. Yeah, he's absolutely sick. I saw the windmill and a tomahawk. And now I'm just watching him just drive the lane and go up against guys that are 4 or 5 inches taller than him and just have his way. Ask me what, Sam? Yeah, it just means he's not game ready. Well, I'm telling you what, then he needs to be. I mean, you got to think that he's running defense on Xavier every day. If he's not, I mean, you got to develop your guys. Am I offering a gift today? Yeah, you know what? At the end of the stream tonight, before we shut it down, I will do a Amazon gift card of a random amount via email. Everybody knows the rules. Must be subscribed. Must be still in here. And we will do a gift card after the game tonight. As long as Indiana wins the game by 30. If it's by 30, we'll do it. We'll do a bigger one. How's that? If they win by 20 or less, it'll be the random. I've got randoms between 5 and 25. Leo Galloway and Lander are playing a lot together. Dude, I'm just sitting here watching this video that I haven't seen. But yeah, that'll be my Christmas present for this game today because I won't see you guys until next week. It'll be after Christmas. And then we'll have one more cupcake before the Big Ten season really goes full force. And the bad thing is it upsets me that I won't be here for the Penn State game. But I'll be cheering on my Bengals, trying to hopefully get them into the playoffs. Hopefully they'll have a playoff spot secured by then, and that Cleveland game doesn't mean a whole lot. But me and Alex will be at that game on January 2nd. So, but after that, I'll be back. Man, I like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get the giveaway tool up. I am here on the 28th, Sam. I won't be here on January 2nd, which got to go to the football game. Let's see. I'm going to get the giveaway tool up. So the only rules are you have to comment in the chat. And that's all you have to do. Let me get this brought up. And let's see. Oh, man. Let's do this. Man, this is nuts. It's making me. I know you're here, Tim. Let's see. Let me get my. There it comes. 190437. One. That's not what I wanted. I'll need that. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try to get this thing set up so that it's ready to go. Here we come. That should be it. Choose a broadcast. Indiana versus Northern Kentucky. Start collecting comments. All right. Got you all in here. 11 out of the 15 in the chat has commented, so just keep that in mind. And if Alex wins, if Alex wins, it'll roll over to the football game tomorrow night. All right, well, halftime's got about 6 minutes left to go. You know, I really hope that they just clean out the bench today and let these guys, you know, get some time and experience and see if they can start working out some of their issues over these 2 games. I know you got to keep your starters fresh. Who are they playing? Northern Kentucky Norse. It's actually that school is like 40 miles from here. Really fired up. So where are we at here? Indiana must be on taking a little bit of a break here. But going forward, there we go. How I got to finish that up really fast. There that is. Halftime stats for IU. The football game. San Francisco and Tennessee. Shelby, if you win, you know you're the same thing. You're part of it. You can either keep it or you can roll it over. It's up to you. But you get the opportunity to keep. So right now in the first half, Finney and Trace both have 7 points. Finney played an excellent first half. He went 3 for 5 from the floor, 1 for 1 behind the line, and 2 rebounds. He doesn't have any credits for assists, and I don't know how that is, but it says none. And 6 points for Michael Durr off the bench, 1 field goal, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Oh, the game that we're going to is the Chiefs versus Bengals. Yep, Alex's team versus Alex's team and my team because she's a Bengal girl too. No, Sam, I do not. What'll happen is that if whoever wins, I'll scroll my email address across the bottom of here. You'll send me an email, and I will send that gift card back to that email. Easy peasy. Yeah, you know what? You're right there. You guys, a win by San Francisco, which is more than likely in this game, really makes your next couple games really cool. You know what? Like I said, I like the Colts. I like your coaching staff. I just hate your quarterback. Yeah, Tony, I agree that Rob coming in for them few minutes, but you know, I want to see. It's like today. I want to see Xavier and Anthony get some shots in. Xavier has the ability to take over a game. He has the athleticism, and he has a good enough shot to make him be respected from the outside. He should be dominating. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake, sorry. Wentz is not an MVP. Man, I wouldn't even go there. Jonathan Taylor is an MVP. Jonathan Taylor is the stud on that team. Without Jonathan Taylor, yeah, you're right. You just about fired her. If she's still here, she's fired up. She may be driving. Oh. And then, yeah, no doubt. I think it was, yeah. Wentz is a bum. There it is. Wentz is a bum. You know, and it saddens me. Hey, I like Trey Galloway. But it does. It saddens me to be in here. Yeah, nothing. That your defense is pretty darn good too. But yeah, I hate being in here, and I hate not liking somebody on a team. Oh, you mean Trace? Because we have a Trey too. We have a Trace and a Trey. Now Trace Jackson Davis is going to be probably second team All-American this year for sure at the end of the year. Yeah, Trace is a stud. He's one guy that in this lineup that teams are really never going to have an answer for. They're just going to try to contain, or they're going to sell out and make somebody else beat them. He's a matchup nightmare because he's athletic enough to defend out high and dribble the ball, but he's tall enough to play the post and strong enough. So he's definitely a nightmare. If he could develop an outside shot, if his 15 to 20 foot game would improve just a little bit, he'd be first team All-American hands down, and maybe even a lottery pick. Reminds me of the guy in middle school who flipped the ears of people in front of them. He reminds me of the guy that stared out the window and drooled on the desk, dude. I bet Wentz burps a lot. Yeah. And that's the best thing about sports, right? We can all just completely not like certain players and just sit and just beat each other up over it and still smile and have fun with it. Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably the key to the first half is the balanced scoring with IU. You have 5 guys over 5 points. 3 of those 5 came off the bench. Xavier has 4. We shot 50% from the field. Our free throws are 63%, right about where we're staying. Need to improve that. Dude, I would love if you guys would have had Stafford. I would be on the Colts bandwagon big time right now. I still think the Rams are going to win the NFC. I mean, and going through, and they're going to have to go through Green Bay to do so, but I still think they're going to win it. Blocks were pretty good today. We had 4 blocks in the first half. Race had 2. Trace had 1, and then the rest came from the bench. All right, we're going to start the second half here. Here we go. Ball's at the top of the key. Norse have it, trying to get down in the lane. Nothing doing. Rotates the ball over to the right wing, looking for his shot. Comes in the lane, picks up his dribble, has to feed it back out. 8 on the shot clock, nothing working. Gets all the way in the lane, puts up a little hook shot. He airballed it, gets his own rebound, and gets fouled. Race Thompson's going to get charged with the foul here. You know what's about to happen in Indiana? I have a feeling that probably in the next 3 weeks, Carson Wentz is going to go on the injured list and hope that somebody else can win him a Super Bowl. Free throw is up and it's good. 38-17, 19:31 to go in the second half. Get that brought up here, maybe refresh it so it spins. All right, got you, Sam. Go Hoosier. Trace got the ball on the block. Little baby hook up and good. There is no answer right there for him. And, of course, the scoreboard's slow this half. 40-17, 19:09 to go. Here we go on the defensive end. Drives the ball around, pass it. Long three-pointer, short off the rim. Leal controls the rebound, outlets to Xavier. Xavier back to Leal on the right. Miller Kopp's in the corner. Oh, they went to the block first. Race gives it back to Kopp. If they would have went, there's an inlet pass to Trace. Trace dunks it. David, because we're assuming that his defense is causing him. He looks just weak out there. Northern Kentucky coach is dressed like your dentist. Yeah. Here we go. Rotate the ball around, trying to get the ball down in the corner. Nothing happening. Drives around, looking for nothing. Pass it, rotates to the left. There's nothing. There's still nothing going. 7 seconds on the shot clock. He drives the lane, and I think he's going to get called for, there's going to be a hand check in there. Yeah. Trace is a stud, dude. Absolute stud. 14 seconds on the shot clock. He's got a lane, goes to drive it in, tries to get a shot up, and they get a layup. And they're going to call a foul on Leal, I think, on the hand. So it's going to be up for a 3-point play. %22 dunk rate this around the rim for Trace this year. That's amazing. Parker's defense is weak. Yeah, I think so too. I did a video about when he come in here, his shooting's lights out, and we could really use some shots, but his defense is weak. They're back in the zone again. Xavier makes a god-awful pass to the post and gets it taken. It was a bounce pass, but it was weak. Trace blocks another shot. Miller Kopp controls it to Leal. Leal outlets to Race. Race goes all the way to the basket and lays it in. 44-20, 17-32 left to go in the game. Here we come across the timeline. Working the ball around the perimeter. They do not get the ball down into the goal until they run it down the end of the shot clock. Here he comes driving, nothing doing. Long 3-point attempt, and it's cashed. 44-23. Hey, they're playing a little bit better ball. Mixon made the Pro Bowl. Heck yeah. Trace gets the ball on the block. I think they're gonna get a foul when he goes up for the layup. Nobody blocks him that good. Yeah, Trace just so long. And Race with the fast break layup, runs the floor solid. Race Thompson is a good ball player. I'd like to have 3 more of him on this team. Somebody that plays with that consistency. Trace Jackson Davis has had 2+ blocks in 11 of 12 games this season. Second free throw is also good. 46-23. We've doubled them off. 17:06 to go in the game. Now we're back to pressing. Xavier Johnson's pressing the point guard, trying to get him back there. 25 on the shot. He gets across the timeline. They get the ball into the front court, and they picks up his dribble and slid his pivot foot. Miller Kopp was pressuring, and he traveled. And yeah, he looks like he's either your dentist or the milkman from the 40s. Miller just about shot a 26-footer. I think he would have went straight to the bench if he threw that ball up. Leal tries to dribble drive, looking, nothing going, rotates the ball back around to Xavier. Xavier drives into the lane, nowhere to go. Looking for a clear out. Oh, and there is going to be, I think that's going to be a foul on number 22. $16:34 left. Definitely a foul on Northern Kentucky. I don't know who got it. Trevon Walker, Faulkner, that's his 4th foul. He goes back to the bench. He hasn't been on the floor but maybe 4 minutes this whole game. And he is a starter, so gets the ball into Trace. Trace is a much big. Oh, he jukes him, goes up for the dunk. Oh my God! Highlight reel. That's going to be on the highlight reel on SportsCenter tonight. And Race reaches at 26 foot, picks up a cheap foul. Trace got the inbound ball, faked his defender, did a spin move, and dunked it like nobody was even there. Here we go. 48-23. Trace is up to 15 points now, 6 from 8 from the field, 5 rebounds. He was going to take the shot, didn't do it. And there's a steal by Xavier Johnson. Gets the outlet to Leal. Leal goes up for the layup. Fast break points. If Xavier Johnson would just keep jumping passing lanes. I think Parker's hurt today, honestly. He looked like there's something on his arm. I'm not sure. I know, and like I said, I can't see it, so. But I was always concerned about his defense. And we know that Christian doesn't play because of his defense a lot of times. But Parker was in the starting lineup. He's got to be. There's got to be some reason. I'll see if I can find it while we're sitting here. By the way, yeah, no doubt. 50-26, 15:31 left. We do have 14 entries so far. If you're in here and chatting, Trace has got the ball at the free throw line. Let's see what Superman can do here, because this defense is not on him very tight. He gets all the way around, passes it back out to Leal for three. Hard off the glass. That was a bad shot. It was a good pass. He didn't need to shoot it, though. Here we come back the other way. There's another long three. That's an air ball. Well, it taps the front of the rim. Trace controls. Outlets to Xavier. Xavier's going to push it up a little bit. I think your boy's getting ready to come in the game right now. I think that was Parker. And under the basket to Race Thompson. He's patient and gets a dunk. 52-26. There's another long three. Hard off the back iron. The Norse control it, and they're going to be a foul. We're going to go to a timeout here, and I'm pretty sure that I saw I'm pretty sure I saw Parker Stewart coming in the game. Trace Jackson Davis's 35 dunks leads the NCAA this year by a landslide. There's Ian. What's up, my brother? Thank you for creating the new logos for It's in the Blood, and thank you for the little graphics that I'm going to use on the other channel when I set up my membership program. I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's like I said, this is a game that we should win by 30. Easy. I really want to see. You're going to join. Oh, I know. I just haven't set it up yet, Tim. Working out the details because I'm trying to, I look at what the other channels do for their membership packages, and for lack of a better term, most of it's garbage. Hey, anytime, my friend, anytime I'll give you the ideas. You just keep pouring out the awesome graphics, and then that'll save me one aspect of my life. I don't have to sit and work at stuff. But the logo looks great. Alex loves it, just so you know. We're definitely going to put that one into print. So thanks again. But yeah, Tim, I've got it almost set it up. And what I'm doing with it is that I'm trying to make sure that, a lot of people give you the custom emojis and a few little minor things. I'm trying to create real value in a membership to my channel, because I want people that feel like they're getting their money's worth, for whatever they put in, and that they have benefits that are, that are substantial, that they feel like they get value out of what they spend. So I've been very careful on my creation process of it. It's almost done. I'll be doing a video really soon when I unveil it, probably right after the first of the year. But it involves lots of benefits and stuff like that. I just want to do it right and make sure that I take care of the people that are always watching myself and on that channel, and that come in here and support us as well. I mean, I just want to make sure I do it right, because I don't want it to be cheap, honestly. Yeah, Sam. I don't think they're going to win by 50 today, but they should. If you haven't watched Iowa yet this year, the Murray twins are both playing fantastic basketball. We really had their number, and there is Parker Stewart. He's finally in the game today. He must be in trouble for something. And he drives into the lane, goes up for a layup, and they get another basket. I know you do. I just want to make sure I do it right, brother. I want to do it that works out. I want everybody to feel like they get benefits. I mean, good ones. Here we go. Leal's got the ball on the left wing, feeds it down. They're back in this zone again. It's kind of a matchup zone. Trying to find Trace on the block. Xavier gets into the lane. Leal for three. Ooh, just missed it. That's going to be our ball out of bounds. You know, right now, Parker Stewart needs to hit about three balls in a row to solidify his spot on this team because he is by far our best shooter. But he does not look into the game. I don't know what's with him right now. I'm not sure if there's something wrong. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, Race has got the ball. Race is going to take the three. That was ugly. Here comes Northern Kentucky, 52-28. Gets the ball to the free throw line, looking for the shot. Nothing doing. Rotates it around. Ball on the right wing. Here comes a pick. Goes around the pick. Nothing doing. Trace switches out. We are at the top of the key. He's going to go all the way down to the block. Shoots it up off the glass and good. That was a professional-looking play there by, it looked like number 3 for Northern Kentucky. He has shown a good spark of energy. Here we go again. Xavier drives the lane, nothing. Brings it back out, rotates the ball around to Leal. Leal gets the ball into Trace. Trace goes up with a layup. 54-30, 13:09 left to go. Here we go. There's a steal by Xavier. He's going to take it all the way. Is he going to get the layup? He does. No foul. Xavier gets 2 more points. I think that's Xavier's 3rd steal today. 56-30. All right, here we go. Gets the ball out high. Leal's in defense on number 3, the one that just made the real athletic play. They get it into the lane, pass it back out for a long 3. What's the call here? I think Parker Stewart's going to get called for a reach. Yeah. Here we go. They got the ball out of bounds. That would have been a 3 ball, so that's probably a good foul. There's the switch. Ball's out on the left wing. Parker's in defense. I got my eye on Parker. I want to see what's up. There's an 18-footer. Northern Kentucky starting to knock down a few shots. Here comes Xavier. He's got the ball coming up. Haven't seen Fennessy in the second half yet. After the way he played in the first half, I thought he would have earned some minutes, but apparently I'm wrong. Tamar Bates has got the ball in the corner. Parker for 3. Money. Parker Stewart drains a 24-foot three-pointer at the top of the key. 49% from three-point range. And I do not know why he wasn't playing. There's an 18-footer. Good for Northern Kentucky. Hey, that's Faulkner with 4 fouls back in there. He's finally made it, got to make a basket. 59-34. They rotate the ball around. They get it down to Race on the block. Race gets it to Xavier. Xavier hits Parker. Parker's going to drive the lane. Back out to Xavier. Over to Tamar Bates for 3. Hard off the back iron. Race Thompson controls the rebound, sidesteps the defender, and dunks. 61-34. They're having fun today. Man, I tell you what, my scoreboard is slow. 61-34. There we go. You know what? In this, they're going to shoot free throws the rest of the half. That was our 7th team foul. Race with that little drop step there and dunk. A lot of dunks today. You know what? They can't afford to get complacent. This team has got to learn how to not just win, but they need to learn how to just dominate a team and just put it to somebody and not feel the guilt or remorse for doing so. I'm tired of commercials. $15 entries in today's giveaway at the end of the stream today. Be subscribed. hang out, comment in the chat, and you could win a gift card at the end of the night. Also, if you haven't noticed, Leonard didn't make the Pro Bowl. Are you talking about Darius Leonard for the Colts? I think that's his name, right? The linebacker. Man, I'm telling you what, I got to go through and look at the Pro Bowl stuff tonight. I haven't seen any of that. Come on, commercials, get over with. 7 Colts to the Pro Bowl. I would believe that. I bet Wentz wasn't one of them, was he? You know, I heard an argument today against it was he made reserve. Jesus criminy. God damn. But I heard an argument today that yeah, right. Come on, puppet, cut me some slack, bro. I heard a comment today that Jonathan Taylor would not be as dominant of a running back if he wasn't playing behind the best offensive line in the NFL. Okay, I haven't seen any list yet, so got no way. I'm going to negate your comment there. I'm just going to take your word for it. But yeah, they were saying, well, Jonathan Taylor wouldn't be doing so well if he wasn't playing behind probably the best, offensive line in the NFL. But Jonathan Taylor, I watched him at Wisconsin. He was a stud. Free throw for Northern Kentucky's hard off the back iron. Looked like our first half. Trace and Race have played enough in this game. I think they need to take a seat on the bench and let some of these other guys get some time in here. Geronimo is in right now, and Parker Stewart, Tamar Bates. There's Fennessy. Here comes Fennessy's going to bring the ball up. I love watching him play point. He's smooth. Here comes Geronimo across the timeline with the ball. Sets the offense, 61-35, 10:49 left in the game. Parker unloads from 27, short. That's going to be Indiana's basketball. It hit off Geronimo's head. Something doesn't look right about Parker Stewart. Look at the look on his face. He just does not look like he's involved. I mean, I don't know what that is. Gets the ball into Trace. Tamar Bates makes a bad pass. Here comes Northern Kentucky on the break. Fennessy mans up, plays good D. They have to bring the ball back out. They don't get an easy layup. Reset the offense, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go again, trying to get around a pick. Rolls to the right, gets it out there to the free throw line. Right wing, long three. In and out. Geronimo controls. Brings the ball up, hands it to Parker. Parker's going to bring it across the timeline. Parker hands off to Bates. Bates needs to play within himself here, run the offense a little bit. Fennessy's over on the wing. Bates takes a 15-footer. Looks smooth as silk right there. That he drove in. Here we go. They're going to drive it inside. They run pretty good motion offense here. They just don't. I don't think they have the strength to be good at it. He's going to try the baseline. He's pushing on Parker. Trace blocks the shot. Parker Stewart's going to get called for the foul, but Parker did not give him any room. Yeah. And I expect I expect your freshmen, your young guys to make some mistakes. This is where they need to make the mistakes, is in these games. First free throw's up, and it's hard off the back iron. Everybody's shooting long today. Here comes Michael Durr. He looks like he's probably going to play the rest of the game. Trace goes to the bench. Had an excellent game today so far. You got Michael Durr, Jordan Geronimo, Parker Stewart, Tamar Bates, and Rob Fennessy on the floor. Second free throw is also no good, but Geronimo allows an offensive rebound and a layup. 63-37, 9:30 left to go in the game. Rotates the ball around to the left wing. I don't know why Fennessy's not playing on the top. There we go. Get him out there. Parker moves over to the wing, makes a bad pass, and it gets stolen. Here comes in transition. Uh-oh, they lose the ball. It's going to be – they're going to hold on to it. Here we go. Gets the ball. Good pass down onto the block. Jordan Geronimo gets a hand on there and knocks it away. Golly. Northern Kentucky's looked a little better in this second half, but, they still only have 37 points on the board. They have hit a few shots. Oh, there's a steal. Here comes Fennessy up the court. Goes up for the layup. Passes it off to Geronimo. Geronimo puts it up, misses it. Gets his own rebound, puts up, gets fouled. Fennessy's slow getting up. Oh, he stepped on Faulkner's foot. He tweaked that ankle a little bit. I think they're going to leave him on the floor. He doesn't act like he wants to come out. Geronimo's hard with the free throw. Oh, I hate that. Eek! His foot just slid right off the toe. All right. Come on, Jordan. You got to hit your free throw here. Second free throw is up. And it's short, but he gets the rim roll, and it goes down. 64-37. 8:53 left to go. Rob seems to be okay. He doesn't seem to be moving gingerly on that. That's a plus. They rotate the ball to the left wing. Faulkner drives in for the 18-footer, and he sinks it. Faulkner's getting hot. We need to get him out of the game. 64-39, 8:35 left. Fennessy gets the ball to Durr on the right wing. Durr sets a pick, back to Fennessy, rolling it down, looking to get the ball inside. Gets it to Durr about 12 feet out. Here comes the triple team. They fouled him on the floor, but as soon as he got that ball and went to put it on the ground, they were there. So they're definitely going to double and triple team the block. They're trying to take away the lane scoring. I like this kid right here to just come back in the game, number 3. Got to catch his name. And Tamar tries to inbound the pass, gets it to Geronimo, and Geronimo gets fouled. And we're catching up on fouls now. It's 8-5. 8:10 left to go in this game. 8:08. Why is the clock running? Oh, they run it down to 8:05. Here we go. I guess we're having a clock issue now. The referee behind there that's at the possession arrow, he's got his striped shirt on like the rest of them, but he's wearing a striped mask too. It's kind of funny. There's the inbound pass to Durr on the block. Here comes the double team. He tries to dribble out, gets it to Parker. Parker rotates it to Fennessy at the top of the key. Fennessy tries to dribble drive into the lane. Nothing happening. Gets it over to Tamar. Tamar feeds it to Geronimo on the post. Geronimo tries to throw a pass. Gets taken away. There's a long three by Faulkner. He gets his own rebound and then drives the basket and gets the foul. Like, somebody's got to do something against that guy. He's got 4 fouls. He's been playing this whole half with 4 fouls, and nobody is putting a stop to him. Game's gotten kind of sloppy, and Tony, you wished for 40 minutes today. I don't think you're going to get it, sir. Find that comment. Yeah, it's just not really good. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, I think Geronimo's a lot like Oladipo when he was young, full of athletic ability and talent, just doesn't have the fundamentals quite right yet. Man, I tell you what, this second half, I felt pretty good about the first half. I haven't felt so good about this one. It's gotten just kind of ugly out there. If it wasn't for Trace and Race dominating, I would, Yeah, I really wonder why Parker Stewart wasn't in the starting lineup today, why they waited till the second half to play him. He's been the last guy to come in off the bench. Duncombe still hasn't played in a minute. Yep. You know what? And that's the thing. I mean, yeah. What good is a win like this? I mean, really, what good going forward is a win like this if you're just going through the motions in the second half? So, I mean, they've proposed a challenge. They've found their shot a little bit. They've had a score, and we've done nothing to stop it because the lead is so big that it's just kind of, it's okay. Let's just keep the clock running. See, I thought today was a good opportunity, and you know what? Yeah, you're right. That's it. That's all we're doing, and that's why if it was on me, I would let some of these other guys get some minutes. I wouldn't care if the game was a 12 or a 15-point game. I would let some of these other guys get some experience, and hopefully I could see something in one of them, on how they stepped up by getting time in order to put them in the next week, or the next game, keep them progressing. It just looks like we're going through the motions. Everybody's getting their stat sheets filled up, and they're going to go home and have a good night. But, in all honesty, they should be using this game time as an opportunity to, and you know what? You shouldn't be turning the ball over. I mean, you shouldn't be making bad passes. You should be playing good fundamental basketball. I don't care if you get a shot clock violation every time. Don't turn it over with, bad passes and ill-advised shots. Just play good basketball. It's back to what we were talking about earlier in the year, Indiana. It's about making good habits. Habitually making the good pass, habitually playing tough defense. Right now, they just look lethargic on the floor. Here comes Faulkner. Hit his first free throw, getting ready to shoot the second. Still a 24-point lead. And the free throw's up, and it's good. That guy, now that he's, could play with get into some rhythm, is doing really good. Here comes Fennessy across the timeline. Over to Parker. Parker around to Tamar. Tamar over to Fennessy on the right wing. Fennessy's looking to get the ball underneath. Nothing doing. Tamar drives around. Gets it to Geronimo in the paint. Geronimo loses the pass. It's another turnover. Northern Kentucky's got the ball out high. Drives into the lane. Nothing happening. Goes out for the three. And it rims out. Geronimo controls the glass. Here comes Tamar. He's kind of pushing the ball up, looking for something to happen. They cut it off. They set back in their defense. Parker Stewart's running the point from the top of the key. Over Tamar on the left wing. Geronimo's on the post. Fennessy's at the top of the key. Gets the ball to Durr from 17. Durr takes a long shot. Ooh. What are they going to call here? Are they going to call Geronimo over the back? Or are they just going to make sure he's okay? I don't know. Woodson's looking at him like why? Yeah. What are you doing? What's going on out there? Get over here. Geronimo went over the back. They're going to call him for the foul, I'm pretty sure. Yep. They're going to shoot free throws on the other end. They'll be shooting 2 the rest of the game. 23-point lead, 7:01 left to go in the second half. Here comes the free throw from Faulkner, who's filling up his score sheet in the second half due to lackluster defense. Shots up, shots good. He's in rhythm playing good basketball. It's kind of sad the way this half's kind of going. Second free throw's up, and it is also good. All right, 21-point lead. They've trimmed it down. Here comes Fennessy. Rotating the ball around the outer edge of the zone. And there's another turnover. Miller Kopp didn't catch the pass and bounced right off his hand. Fast break opportunity. They throw it up. No good. Durr controls the rebound, hands it off to Fennessy. Fennessy's going to push. Do something good. Fennessy's going to push. Stops it at the top of the key, sets the offense. They just look out of sorts. Take control of that offense, Fennessy. You running the point. Kopp's got the ball on the right wing, trying to get down to Durr. Nothing happening. Tamar's got the ball, 5 on the shot clock. Throws over to Fennessy, splits the defense, throws up a floater, and I think that's going to be a shot clock violation. Fennessy threw it off the backboard and didn't get no rim. Fennessy looks like he's going, no. Bates is going to the bench. Night, Nathan. See you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in tonight. Something's wrong with Parker Stewart. He just does not look like he's in the game at all. He goes to the bench. You got Fennessy and Kopp, Trace, Race, and Xavier. They've went back for basically most of their starters. That's going to be a jump ball called on the rebound that Race fought to get. The bragging rights game tonight between Missouri and Illinois. Why are you lagging tonight? Uninspired basketball. I just couldn't get 40 minutes, could we, Tony? Just couldn't get 40 minutes tonight. You know, I really expected to come out and just keep playing the same as we did in the first half. Nobody has any good energy. Nobody's really taking control of the floor. I just want, I was pretty happy with the Notre Dame game. At least we played bad at the beginning of it, right? You know, the first 12 minutes or so of the first half, we didn't play great. Played pretty good ball the rest of the game. But here again, back to that comment from Tony, uninspired basketball. When I see that comment, that tells me that maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't be playing cupcakes on our schedule. How about that? How about, if you're going to schedule somebody like from another Power Five, that hasn't started their conference schedule yet. Go out and play a Pac-12 team, or go play Oklahoma State or Oklahoma or Texas, or play another Big East school because they play good, hard-nosed basketball. Another ACC opponent. Play somebody, but, stop playing Horizon League guys and you put something in. Put me in. I played against D1 players. Right on, Puppet. Well, you know what? But that's just it. I mean, what are we doing today? Playing a team that has no business being within 30 points of us. What are we doing? We're just going through the motions and because we don't have to play hard to win. So we're not learning good habits. I would be sitting guys down that didn't play hard, because at the end of the day, man, that's what we got to do. We've got to learn rhythm and learn how to keep up momentum and keep pressure applied. Play good basketball for 40 minutes. That's how we win. I'm going to clip that, Alex. I'm going to clip that scene in Pet Detective and use it on here. Here comes Johnson. He's got the ball. We've got 4 starters on the floor and Rob Finney. Let's see if we can do something. Xavier gets into the lane, throws up a floater, gets a friendly roll off the rim. Finally, we put up a basket. Yeah, you're right. They're going to learn it the hard way in the Big Ten. They rotate the ball, drive into the lane, gets it into the corner for 3, and that's a money shot. Late on the rotation over. You still got it, Puppet? Got you, bro. Here comes Xavier driving across the lane, gets it to Race. Race goes in for the 8-footer, sunk it. That guy doesn't need to be inspired to play basketball. Every second he's on the floor, he's trying to score or rebound or defend. Long 3. Faulkner buries another one. Somebody's got to defend this guy. 49-68. 4:37 left to go in the game. They've almost got it up to 50 points. 50. We didn't think they would make 40. Trayvon Faulkner has 16 points. I think they all come in this half. I don't think he played more than 2 minutes in the first half. Xavier Johnson pulls up for 15, misses the shot. There's the rebound. Here comes the Norse pushing the ball. Faulkner again. Sunk another one. That guy's playing inspired basketball. They're on a 15-4 run. 15-4. It's a 16-point ball game. 68-52. Xavier to Trace. Trace gets another dunk. Almost hit his mouth on the rim. 70-52. 18-point lead. You need to dominate the last 3:40 of this game because they're making you look bad. Here we go. Drives into the lane, looking for the shot. Nothing. Faulkner again. Sunk another one. Yeah. Where was this guy? I mean, take him out of the transfer portal. He's making shots. 22 points, 4 for 9 behind the line. 55-7. 15-point lead. Here goes, in the corner to Finney. Finney hits a 3. Xavier Johnson gets an assist there. That was a pretty good play. Faulkner's got the ball again. Drives the lane. Passes it out. Doesn't take the shot. Here comes. He's going to shoot it. Nope. Races on him out high. Got 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Faulkner. Another 3. He just about made that too. Finney clears the board and pushes. Hits Kopp on the wing. Kopp back to Finney. Rotates it back to Johnson at the top of the key to start the offense. 55-73. 2:36 to go. And Trace goes in for another easy layup. All you got to do is feed the post. Yeah, no doubt. There's another. I think that was a turnover. I didn't see what it was. I was reading chat. 75-55 here. Cops got the ball. Fennessy's got it top of the key. Fennessy's looking to feed the post. Xavier drives the post, feeds Fennessy for 3. Hard off the back rim. There's a rebound for the Norse. They push it back up the other way, down 20. Xavier is playing defense. Not in the greatest position, but he stops the ball. Looks like we got a timeout on the floor. You think you could be bad luck, Shinks? Nah, you ain't bad luck. Yeah, that's the thing. I know scheduling is tough, and I know that they have to schedule so many of these other smaller schools, but it just seems like a waste of time sometimes. I know that they get a ton of money. Hey, Creek, thank you, brother. Sorry this one here is not going very well, but I appreciate you coming in and chatting with me tonight. Always appreciate your commentary. Indiana Creek Walker. And here we go. This game is about done. At least it's going to probably be over in the 2-hour range today. That's always solid. Run through some statistics here while we got a second. If you are in the chat and haven't been in here, please leave a comment in the live chat if you would like to be entered for a gift card giveaway today. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all the notifications, and leave a comment. Must be present to win. We'll draw it after the game. Let's see. I want to look at the turnovers. That's all I really care about. 12 turnovers today. 12 turnovers. 15 personal fouls. We do have 18 assists to those 12 turnovers. Dominating the boards. 57% from the floor, which is solid. Just giving up too many. Just haven't put a stop to this one guy. Dude, I wish I had $5 million to give, or $500 million to give. Come on. Another commercial. Statistics that mean something here. That kid Faulkner's dominated the game. Trace has 21 points. Trace has 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Trace has 0 turnovers today. Race Thompson, 0 turnovers today. Jordan Geronimo has 3. Fennessy does have 2. They don't show Fennessy with any assists today, and I find that hard to believe. All right, here we go again. Lander's on the floor again. Logan Duncombe is on the floor. Get to see these guys for a few minutes today. Hope they make some good plays and build some confidence. 10 on the shot clock. The Norse trying to dribble around the pick. Goes around, drives the lane against Lander. Draws the foul and the basket. He got Lander off his feet. No, not today. He didn't get picked off, Jake. I'm telling you. Him or Race. They usually turn it over. It's been Geronimo today. Free throw's good. They got that lead back down to 16-17. Here comes Christian. He's got the ball across the timeline. Dribbles it off his foot. Hands off to Leal. They got Geronimo in the center of the zone. There comes Duncombe flashing out at the free throw line. He's got the ball. Feeds Leal. Leal feeds Geronimo. Gets the assist in the basket. Heads up play by Anthony Leal to hit Jordan Geronimo on the block for a layup. He drives all the way up the floor. Over in the corner for 3. It's going to be good. 61-77. What the heck is going on? 16-point lead. They're just burning the clock. Duncombe gets the ball for a 12-footer, and he hits it. Logan Duncombe, every time he touches the ball and turns and shoots, it's cash. 18-point lead, 44 seconds left to go. There's going to be another. He's going to drive the lane against Lander, looking for a shot. Nothing doing. Leal gets the steal. 31 seconds to go. Leal's going to bring the ball up slow. They may take one more shot, or they may just run the clock out here. Looks like they're going to run the clock out. I don't know. The second half wasn't pretty. It doesn't look bad on the stat sheet, but I don't like it. Northern Kentucky scored 47 points in the second half. 47 points. Why do you do that? I mean, what the heck? Why do you do that? That's going to be a turnover on the shot clock violation. Should have shot it up just to save the turnover, but hey. Throws it up from three-quarter court. Airballed it. Well, let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly here. D. Rose got injured again. That sounds like a broken record from every year I've ever seen him play in the NBA, Puppet. Come on. D. Rose is hurt again? Okay. We're just waiting for it. Yeah, Jake. But he did not make – he only had one turnover. He did have a steal, and he also had 5 assists and 4 rebounds in this game. He didn't play great from his shooting perspective because he did not make a 3 today, but he did play pretty competitive basketball. You might see more. I think you're going to see more of Anthony Leal. He's moved right in there. Parker Stewart. Hey, I'm gonna go pick the message boards up because I'm trying to figure out what's wrong there. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a ho-hum win. I'm disappointed with the 47 points we gave up in the second half. 47 points in the second half. That's just like the Wisconsin game. It's become a trend. We can't have that going into this Big Ten season. Cannot. I mean, it's just we won't win games. Every team in the Big Ten, if you give up 50 points in the second half, I guarantee you're probably going to lose. It still doesn't look bad overall. It's an 18-point win, yada, yada, yada. But there's a lot of things that went wrong in that half. Yeah, hit the thumbs up for me today, please. 47 points in the second half, Jake, is what we gave Northern Kentucky today. They scored 14 in the first half, 47 in the second half. Come on. I mean, really? I mean, you play. Tony. Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming in, Tony. We'll keep looking for that 40 minutes of solid basketball, bro. It'll come sooner or later, maybe. We've still got to work out some of the funk on it. Trace Jackson Davis played a National Player of the Year candidate type of game today. None of the scoring was against him. Wasn't really his fault. He committed 1 foul. He had 2 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. 9 for 11 from the floor and 3 for 4 from the free throw line for 21 points. Miller Kopp, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 field goal made, 1 3. Race Thompson played like another stud, 7 or 9 from the field. 4 rebounds total for Race. That's unusual. 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 14 total points. Anthony Leal, got to have that funk. Yep. Xavier Johnson, 3 for 6 from the floor, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover for Xavier. Yeah, thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Don't forget tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, 8:15, Alex will be doing 49ers and Titans. That ought to be interesting. Come blow that up a little bit. Also, as far as it went today, Rob Fennessy played a really good game today. I think he's earned a few more minutes on the floor going forward. I also think I want to know what happened with Parker Stewart. I'm going to probe into that. We'll talk about that next week when they play their other cupcake game I'll post that up in the community post. Nathan Perez, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. By the way, anybody that's still here, give me a second, Sam. It's just now 9 o'clock. I'm going. Man, pushing my buttons. Anybody that's still here that has not commented yet, if you are subscribed, please leave a comment in the live chat right now. Here just in a second or so, we're going to do a live giveaway today. Sometimes you're always at Walmart when I do Walmart games. They've played a lot of Tuesday games, Alex, or Tuesday or Wednesday games, and it's usually about that time that you and Shelbs do shopping. Yeah, it's been okay. I got 18 entries in here. I got 15 still in the chat. Must be present to win. I'm going to do the share screen right now. If you are, I'm not sure if it's the Sam that's out of the country, but if you're out of the country, let me know if Amazon ships to you because that's important. No, I ain't doing your shopping, Dawn. Ain't no way. Let's see. Let's get this brought up here. I'm going to maximize the screen size. Hey, good luck, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm going to draw this out, and here it goes right now. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? King Pookie. Now, here's the kicker. King Pookie. King Pookie, are you still in the chat? If you are, please leave a comment. You got to post a comment right here. I know you're still here. If not, I will redraw. King Pookie Nation. King Pookie Nation, streaming Chicago sports, learning how to do so. King Pookie. If you don't comment soon, I'm going to redraw. I will give you one more minute, and then I'm going to draw because I know not everybody wants to hang out in here and wait. There it is. Oh, that's King Pookie Nation. King Pookie Nation, Chicago sports extraordinaire. Loves DeMar DeRozan. Look at his logo. All right. At 2:03 on the live stream, 2:03:15, going to redraw it. Call it out. Going once. I should have the Jeopardy music too. All right, you're at 2:03, going twice. 15 seconds. Pookie, Pookie, Pookie. Hey, no King Pookie Nation. Jumped out too early today. That's okay. Make sure the next time you see him, you let him know to come in and check the 2:03 mark of the stream so he knows what he missed. Could have been a decent little Christmas present. Could have given him a nice discount on a new webcam or something from Amazon. All right, going to pull it in 3 seconds. Redraw. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Here it goes. Who's it going to be? Shanks! Shanks, are you still in the chat? Shanks! 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 Oh, yeah, you're here. Duh. You're on a different account, though. Yeah, I know. Switch over and comment on the Shanks account just so I know you're here. Because I don't want anybody to say that it's not fair. I know that's you, but I want everybody to see that account comment because some people may not know you. There you go. There's Shanks right there. Shanks, I'm sure I have your email address, correct? You've sent to our email. I know you have because I've talked to you. I think I talked to you on Instagram. You're in the email, right? Shanks, you send one to the In the Bloodlines email. Well, if not, yeah, okay. I thought you were there, brother. I'm gonna roll it out. I think I've got 4 cards left, and I think there is one 5, there's a 10, a 20, and a 25 left out of the 4. So I'll randomly pick that out, and I will email that to you within the hour. You should have it within the hour. So look for that. Please send me back a confirmation that you know that I got it, that you got it. And congratulations. Enjoy your Amazon gift card. Everybody else, I'm going to cut this thing out here really fast. Let me drop the share screen here so you can say goodbye. Indiana wins 79-61. Play a god-awful second half today. I'm going to get ready to watch the Illinois-Missouri game, it looks like, because they're going to do the bragging rights game. So we're going to watch it tonight. Thank you guys all for being here and hanging out with me again tonight. Alex will be in here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, running the Thursday night football game. Come in and support her a little bit. Say, hey, what's up? She loves it when you guys talk to her because it makes it go easy for her. And keep blowing it up because we're having a blast in here and we enjoy each and every one of you. Good night, Puppet. Good night, everybody else. Locking it down in 3 seconds. Well, almost locking it down in 3 seconds. I got just a minute. I gotta do my thing here. And there we go.